inner city of Washington, D.C., to the middle of America's heartland, Wayne Ford came to the Midwest to play college football and ended up at Drake University in Des Moines. He stayed in Iowa, serving 14 years as an Iowa State representative, and among many accolades, has helped to create organizations like Urban Dreams and Creative Visions. I spoke with him about his history and hope for the future. What made you come to Iowa? Because you're not from here.
Well, originally I'm from Washington, D.C., but I was a good football player. So when I was 17 years old, I got a football scholarship to Rochester State, Minnesota, junior college, where the home of the Mayo Clinic. And that's ironic because I was doing drugs, robbing buses, and doing a lot of bad stuff.
So Drake University, sports got you here, and then you started to become part of the socio-political climate of Iowa. You became a representative. So how did that happen?
Tom Baker was the state legislator. Tom Baker, a black man, came to me and said, "Wayne, I want you to run for office." So I ran. I had no idea. I ran, and I won by 65%.
What was your perspective of the black community, the refugee community, then versus now?
This is not Chocolate City. This is Des Moines, Iowa. And that was the first time I started seeing things. Nolan Gentry was school board president. The legendary Nolan Gentry has his own law firm here now. He was a school board president, and they were fighting desegregation, open up the schools, busing. I said, wait a minute. So Des Moines, Iowa really showed me what was going on, but because I was always been pro-black, because I've always understand my dynamics, I recognize that I can get in and make a difference. 150 legislators and one black legislator, and that's me.
There are places where people of color are lacking, and you're trying to fill those gaps.
Yes.
What's the difference between what you saw then and the evolution of what you see now?
Des Moines is a much better city than it was when I got here, but it has many challenges to go. The school system, blacks are still not getting the education. The universities still have a problem getting the college, the minorities to go here. The economic situation, we got some of the poorest blacks in America that live in Des Moines. We got blacks in Des Moines who don't have bank accounts.
Did we change? Did we help something?
No, when white
or are we, is there a progression between civil rights and asking for accountability, or are we asking for the same things?
Because we got white people now who recognize, you know what? Even if I don't like the black person next door, he or she deserves the right to live and be a part of the American dream. When George Floyd said, "Mama, mama," what person who have walked in the face of the earth, that's Wayne Ford, that's you, that's not color. Who think when I die, I'm gonna call for my mother? Those are visions that we all have. We got a chance to see a black man being choked to death asking for his mother. But that was black, that was white, that was all of us. And the reason why whites got involved, because they saw themselves. That was them crying for their mother. That's universal. If we had the TV camera, if we had the video, we could have changed the dynamics of how white people perceive blacks. I cannot take away, Rhea, the power that we have as individuals. We have so much power.
Well, Ford added he would not be here today without the wisdom of the people before him, and encourages younger generations to connect to older generations for knowledge and empowerment.